Hello, I'm John Griswold with Griswold Group. Today I have the pleasure of sitting down with Beth Sayler from Sayler Studio. Beth specializes in interior design and remodeling, and I have a bunch of questions for her about how to maximize your value and get the home ready for the market this coming year. Thanks for joining us, Beth. So I wanted to start with paint color. I feel like that's an easy one for sellers to get their arms around in terms of if the house is too dark, if there's too many scuffs, there's grease on the wall or whatever. It's a good place to kind of get everything looking a lot nicer. So what are your takes on that?
Well, completely. I think step one, paint color in general just makes such a big change in your house. So if that's the one thing you're going to do, that is the place to start. I will say that it's probably no surprise to anyone that white is going to be your easiest and best option when it comes to updating your home. It's a popular style right now, plus it just in general is going to make your house look bigger, happier, brighter, and just more inviting. I will note that not all white paints are created equal, so it's generally a good rule of thumb to maybe bring 3 or 4 different versions of white home and put a few on some different walls on your house, see what the lighting looks like, see what makes the most sense. But generally speaking, 2 of my favorite whites from Benjamin Moore would be either Chantilly Lace if you want something a little bit cleaner and brighter, or White Dove if you want something a little bit softer and a little creamier.
That's awesome. I think both of those would really help most spaces.
Definitely.
Just kind of add a little bit of light. Along those lines with paint, I know front doors are a really good focus. It's the first thing that a buyer sees when they are coming up to the house. So any suggestions regarding that?
Yeah, I would say there's so many options with front doors. You really want to take in consideration what the style of your house is to start. So for instance, Spanish colonial is a very popular and common style within Southern California. And I would say a good way to go with Spanish is to consider a wood stain, something that kind of has a nice contrast perhaps to the rest of your exterior. Something that's maybe a white oak or maybe a little bit warmer, like a walnut, could be really pretty.
Nice. With flooring, carpet's kind of a no-brainer. I don't know if you have any particular carpet styles or colors that are easier than others. And then with flooring, if you've got old wood flooring, is there an inexpensive way to sort of revitalize that without completely breaking the bank while you get ready?
Completely. Nowadays there are some really beautiful options when it comes to wood look flooring. This could either be a wood look vinyl or a wood look laminate. And both options truthfully look like wood nowadays. There's some really great looks going around. The advantages to these as well are they're going to be more water resistant as well as really handle scratches and wear well compared to the traditional wood. If you're looking at a nice, updated, and popular style right now, white oak is the way to go. You can do something that's a little bit darker and warmer if you want to go with something that's classic, or the really popular trend is that kind of more bleached white oak. Really pretty.
I do see that in a lot of homes right now. It does look really nice. With window coverings, I know you can spend a ton of money if you want, but for getting a home ready, is there sort of a middle of the road or some things you would suggest to sort of give it that pop?
Yeah, I would say first off, especially when you're considering that this is a house for show, consider all the windows and existing treatments you have right now. And if there are any windows that are covered up where you don't even need it covered for privacy, just take it off and have an open, lovely window.
That's a good idea.
If there are some areas, like for instance bedrooms or any places that maybe don't have a nice view that you definitely need some coverings, I would say if they're blinds, it's probably time to take this down.
Yeah.
But an easy one would be just some simple drapes with some simple hardware. I would say the go-to is a nice white cotton linen. It's always going to drape well. It looks a little more elevated than just a basic cotton. And then just do a nice plain matte black hardware to hold it up.
This is great. Thanks so much, Beth, for joining me today. I think we should do a few more videos like this. And because I think my clients will love this content. And we'll see you on the next one.
Awesome. Thank you, John.
Thank you. Bye.